What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Common Sense Not Common Live. And we're right back in the building. We got a lot to unpack with you guys today. I got a very special guest in the building with me today, man. We finna rock out how we rock out. So I would love for you guys to stick around, stick with us through this whole episode. We finna turn up how we turn up. Let's get it. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is Common Sense Not Common Live, where we break down everything trending topics. I got my congregation in the building with me today. We finna have some fun. It's a lot of things been going on in the world today, y'all. It's a lot of things been going on, especially in the sports world, I must admit. But we also got some changes being made to the food stamps. Yeah, it's a lot of changes been going on. President Biden just signed off. I need my congregation in the building. My congregation, y'all with me? Biden just signed off on this debt release bill and the requirements for people eligible for food stamps. Yeah, they stopping a lot of things, man. Is it good or is it bad? I got my co-host in the building. And we finna break down the situation. We finna break it down. What's going on, monogamy?
Nothing much.
Okay. We finna unpack. We finna unwind. Y'all, this is my co-host. And we just finna break down what's going on in this food stamp release bill. But first, if y'all new to the channel right now, I would love for you guys to take the time out and give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. This channel is very brand new. This is my bag up channel. And I would love for you guys to support this channel as well. We finna go to this video clip. We finna see what's going on with this debt release bill, y'all. Let's get to it.
Now, starting September 1st, DSS will have new screening requirements.
And as a result, SNAP recipients ages 18 to 50 who don't work or volunteer 20 hours a week could lose benefits. Here's Zoe Henry.
Starving someone isn't going to make a job easier to come by. It's just going to make them starve.
New changes for SNAP benefits are on the way for SNAP benefit recipients ages 18 to 50 and also identified as able-bodied adults without dependents.
So in the eyes of the federal government, this is someone who is able-bodied, meaning that they can work or they can do some sort of outside employment or qualified volunteer work, but they don't have.
Key word, ladies and gentlemen, able-bodied. Now let me get back to it.
Have dependents.
This group of people now must meet employment requirements to get benefits. A person considered to be able-bodied without kids must work 20 hours a week or 80 hours a month.
The bill includes legislation that changes how the federal government decides who gets supplemental food benefits, or SNAP, which typically provides support for people who make under a certain income level. The new changes are a compromise for both sides. Republicans want to make it harder for people to qualify for the program, and Democrats want to make SNAP more accessible to people who say they need it. SNAP is one of America's largest social safety nets, similar to Social Security and Medicare.
It's really the only federal nutrition program we have that's widely available to all different kinds of households.
Elaine Waxman studies this policy for the Urban Institute, a DC think tank. So what are these changes?
So the debt bill changes to SNAP focus around work requirements, which specifically apply to individuals who are 18 to 49 currently, who don't have children living with them. They're sometimes referred to as able-bodied adults without dependents. The bill would actually extend the age where those particular requirements apply to people up to the age of 55. And this would start to phase in this fall and finish phasing in for people at the higher end of that bracket fall of 24. But I think we hear them referred to as work requirements, but it's a little bit of a misnomer. Actually, most people on SNAP are subject to a general work requirement. But this particular provision focused on these individuals really brings a time limit as well. So if you are unable to comply with the requirement to work 80 or more hours a month, then you are eligible only for SNAP benefits for 3 months out of 36 months if you are not able to stay in compliance. So that's a very draconian change, and it's being applied to people who often are a little bit more tenuously connected to the workforce, particularly as they grow older. It may be more difficult to be competitive with younger workers.
And who is most affected by these new SNAP requirements?
What's interesting about the debt ceiling provisions is that while they also impose new time limits potentially on this older group of workers, they have created new exemptions for certain categories, specifically people who are homeless, people who are aging out of foster care, and also people who are military veterans. We know that individuals on SNAP have reduced food insecurity, which is the focus of the program. But also we're increasingly learning that people who are enrolled in SNAP are more likely to have lower healthcare expenditures than people who are similarly situated but not participating in the program. Some people have estimated that up to 750,000 people may lose benefits due to these provisions. Again, some folks may now newly be eligible for exemptions, but others may not receive those.
What does all of this mean for food banks and local governments that actually administer SNAP benefits?
We'll have to wait and see how states cope with this, but it's quite a change overall. In terms of how they will prepare, it will require more workers likely. There's more administrative costs, and this is one of the things that often doesn't get talked about in terms of SNAP cost. We focus on the benefit side, but we don't talk about the fact that, administrative procedures require people and computers and call centers, and states actually pay half of the administrative costs for SNAP, whereas the federal government pays all of the benefit costs. I think this will definitely put additional pressure on the charitable feeding system.
And finally, how can people who receive SNAP benefits stay on top of all of these changes when experts are struggling to understand them themselves?
Often people don't even get a notification of the changes in the rules. I think this is a place where the nonprofit sector is going to be really key in just helping people navigate that and helping people understand that they may be eligible for an exemption that's not automatically being offered to them. We're in for some very big challenges with people's ability to understand and navigate the new rules. And now we have these new categories and additional rules for people who have not been subject to them. Even people who are experts in the field have struggled to stay on top of the nuances that came about during the debt ceiling discussions. So I can't imagine what that's like for the average SNAP participant, who also is just trying to work hard to meet their family's basic needs.
These new requirements will expire in 2030, but
there we have it. There we have it. There we have it, everybody. Congregation, monogamy. There you have it. We got a lot of people have mixed emotions, right? It's a lot of people with mixed emotions about this new debt release bill. In my opinion, I absolutely think that it's right on the simple fact that we have a lot of people that is able-bodied, right? And that's one thing that they did say. They said able-bodied. Y'all don't hear monogamy. You don't hear me. They said able-bodied. So we got a lot of people that really depends and really need food stamps, right? That service really do benefit a lot of people. Millions of people around the world depend on that. But we also have people that plays the system. And we know that. We all have cousins, friends, sister, brothers that plays the system. They get the food stamps, and you know they sell them, or they really just don't even do what they really need to be doing with these food stamps. But some of them, in my opinion, they made this bill exactly for the people that really don't have a dependent. If you don't have a dependent or a child, and you able-bodied, right? You able-bodied mean that you can go out there and get grimy with the rest of us working folks. Then what is the reason? I think this is very, very needed because it would get a lot of people off their ass. I'm gonna just go keep it real. It will get a lot of people off their ass. It will get a lot of more people in the work service working. The economy might go up a little bit. You know what I mean? Even though I know that food and everything the prices has went up. I really think that this is necessary. This is very necessary. And they are going to make it harder for you to actually get them with the requirements of working at least 80 hours a month. You know, working with at least 80 hours a month. They finna put a stamp on it. They putting a stamp on it. Monogamy. What is your take on this bill they just passed?
I don't agree.
Elaborate that. Let us know. Let us know why.
No, I just don't agree because, for one, I mean, like, everybody can't work. And even if you're in full health and stuff, everybody just cannot work 80 hours. And then if you can work 80 hours, when you get your paycheck, you still got bills. They want to go up on bills. Then they want to go up on food. You get 5 items, it's $150. So I don't agree.
Well, that's why they put it out there. But it mostly, you know, when I think about this monogamy, I'm looking at the simple fact that food stamps are basically for people who they just really getting away from everybody that's really just do not have a dependent or basically by themselves, in my opinion. You know, especially with the kid situation. If you got a kid and you got to depend on the kid got to eat. But if you able-bodied, the government basically telling you if you able-bodied and you able to work, you able to go to school, you able to feed your damn self. You know, that's basically what I'm thinking. That's really what's going on. They're trying to stop a lot of the people just laying around. There's a lot of people, monogamy, that just laying around, not doing nothing, depending on the government. And that's really a reach who they really trying to reach to. I understand completely what you're trying to say, because it is a lot of people out there that can't work 80 hours. So I understand that. But they really trying to get to those people that is really just playing a system. You know, that's what I really try to think they trying to get to. Yeah. Anything? Go on, elaborate. Let it out. I know you want to let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Congregation.
But even the people with kids, I mean, like, even the people with kids, they not making enough. Pampers and stuff doing up, but you know, you got to put your spouse or your baby daddy or something on child support, or you don't get food stamps.
That's true. That's true.
And that's not fair either.
That's true. But we got to look at the fact that for the people that is, I understand. This is a touchy subject for a lot of people. And for the people, I just want to tell the people out there that actually don't know or haven't got their notification about this food stamp bill. Because when it's supposed to happen, monogamy, is it next month? They're supposed to go in there.
It started this month, October 1st.
Okay, so a lot of people, it's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be a lot of changes for these people sitting on their ass, or just single people with no dependent. It looks like the government done laid the law down, and y'all gonna have to get off y'all ass.
That's crazy though. They want us to have kids to get food stamps.
Basically the government saying this: we will help you out if you got a dependent. Basically, that's or at well, you know, people that's older, it's even hard for them to get it. I think people that's in their 60s only get probably $100, $97 worth of food stamps. It's these, a lot of people, a lot of women that have a lot of kids, you know what I mean? And that them the ones that really benefit from it. They benefit from a lot. You got some women out here that's getting $800, $1,000 a month on food stamps. And the government, I guess they're trying to cut the cost. They're trying to just make it where we going to benefit the ones that really need it. And we're going to cut the fat from the people out here that just really don't need it. And they're able-bodied. I think the main thing that we both are missing is able-bodied. Because if you're able enough to really get a job, I guess the government said we really don't need to be trying to feed you. It ain't up to us to feed you. Because if you're able-bodied enough to go get a job, I think you able enough to actually feed yourself. Even though monogamy, I understand that you actually did say, food is going up, food is high, you still got to buy Pampers and things of that nature. I think you just need to watch how you spend. You know what I mean? Watch how you spend your money. If you know you can't go out there and go to Sonic every goddamn day, you might need to go ahead and get you some ramen noodles, stack them up, some Viennas. Y'all don't hear me. But that's real, though. I'm being so real. I'm just being real. What you think, monogamy? What you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's getting real. You feel me? Because if you know that if you able-bodied enough and you grown, you say you grown and you're a single person, you only taking care of yourself, right? You ain't taking care of no baby. You probably got bills, so you have to be responsible with how you spending your money.
Right.
You got to be responsible with how you spending your money. You can't be out here trying to ball. You can't be out here buying these Sonics and just doing what it is you want to eat. Sometimes you got to cut down the cost, and I really think that is what they are going after. They're just trying to cut back on the people because we both know there's a lot of people out there that really just using that system, and getting over. And there's some people out there that really needs it. They really use it for their benefits. And I really think that, they looking at the simple fact. That's what I think, in my opinion. So, congregation, I need y'all to let me know in the comment box what y'all think about this new debt release bill. It's in effect right now. So some of these people probably ain't even checking their mail, monogamy. They ain't even checking their mail. They don't even know what's going on. They just know in a couple weeks, shit go change for them. You know what I mean? In a couple of weeks, shit go change for them. And they might have to go out there and get a job. You might be looking at that girl that was sitting on her tail all for the last 5 years getting good food stamps. She might be working beside you. You know what I mean? She might be working beside you. That's what it's gonna come down to. She gonna be saying, damn, I sure miss sitting at home. I sure miss sitting at home watching the Real Housewives of Hollywood. Yeah. I miss sitting at home watching Common Sense Not Coming Live. You know what I'm talking about? They don't hear me, monogamy. They don't hear me. But that's actually what I think. You got anything else to express about this topic? Okay, y'all. Moving on, congregation. Yeah, I got my co-host in the building, man. We having some fun. We rocking out how we rocking out. And if you love this video right now, I would love for you guys to take the time out and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you brand new. This is a brand new channel and we trying to take off how we do. On to the next topic. Monogamy. I honestly just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Dwight. Oh, wow. Dwight. You a nasty man. Dwight, you a freaking tall giant. God damn, Dwight, what you want? Ooh. Okay, y'all. Let me get to it. If for y'all that do not know, Dwight Howard is an ex-NBA player. He was like a 6-time All-Star, dunk champion. This man used to be able to dunk from the damn three-point line. I'm talking about this man is built up. I'm talking about stocky, strong. This man is literally 8 feet. I'm just exaggerating. He's 7 feet, 1 probably. But this man is in the headline news, right, y'all? He's in the headlines for all the wrong reason, and it got nothing to do with damn basketball. He's in the headlines, and he has been trending. He has really been trending. But over the years of me watching basketball, because I love basketball, I'm a Lakers fan by heart. Kobe Bryant is the best player behind Michael Jordan to me, in my opinion. Right? So Dwight Howard is going to court. He is being sued by his lover. Yeah, and his lover is not a woman. Right. Yeah, I said that. His lover is not a woman. And at no point of time, me and monogamy, we are down on him for his preferences. Now, Dwight Howard, you can love who you want to love. I mean, you do what you do. You do what you do. We're not hating on you for how you love and who you love. We don't do that over here on this channel. If that's who you want to do, if that's what you want to do, you do what you do. But we just gonna break down what your actions and your actions leading up to this, your actions before this, right, Dwight? A lot of players around the league for years have been saying a lot of things about you being in the closet, Dwight. A lot of people has been saying that, right, congregation? I think even Kobe Bryant came out and said something towards that when he was alive. Dwight Howard always walked around with that smile. He was like a big old gentle giant, always smiling. And a lot of people, a lot of critics, a lot of basketball analysts used to always say he never took the game serious. It was a lot of times he had to sit out games because of a back injury and a booty injury. How the fuck you gonna have a good damn booty injury? We're gonna get to that. Nah, it all makes sense. It all makes sense, right? Y'all don't hear me. Monogamy, you don't hear me. Now it's all making sense. But what's going on, you guys? Dwight Howard lover. Dwight Howard sent text messages. He found love on Instagram. And I'm going to break it down slowly for y'all that do not know. Dwight Howard was on Instagram and he messaged a man. He messaged a man. He wanted to have sex with the man, and the man chose to come to his house. When the man came to his house, Dwight, who was the NBA player, had a surprise guest waiting on. Dwight Howard had another man with a wig on named Kitty. Named Kitty, and Dwight Howard wanted to have a threesome. But the guy that came over there, he wanted the one-on-one. He like, Dwight Howard, look. I ain't with the threesome. I want this one-on-one. And in the text messages, in the court papers, Dwight Howard literally stated, you gonna like it. You gonna like it. So in the documents also, now this is the court papers. The documents also states that Steven, the man that came over there that wanted the one-on-one, Dwight Howard started to touch his leg. Dwight Howard started to play with his, at the same time, Kitty, the one that Dwight Howard already had at the house, him and Dwight was over there making out. They was over there getting it in. And Dwight Howard, Steven said Dwight Howard pulled out his you-know-what, and started giving him fellatio. Dwight, God damn. Man, you 7 foot tall. How the hell are you bending over to get somebody? Okay. But this is what's going on, everybody. I mean, Dwight Howard is in the news. This man said to Dwight Howard, he did not like what was going on with this whole transaction. He did not like what was going on. He was telling Dwight Howard to stop. And Dwight Howard forcibly, allegedly, this is all alleged, forcibly held him down, and they did what they did. After that, Stephen Harper, which is the guy name that came over there for the one-on-one, told Dwight Howard that he was ready to leave. Dwight Howard sent Kitty, told Kitty to take him home, right? Yeah, this story just, it goes on and on. But what is really going on is Dwight Howard is being exposed, you guys. All of this time, people been speculating about him, about how he get down, his preference. Is he bisexual? Now we all know. Now this is facts. Dwight Howard do have 5 kids by 5 different baby mamas, right? So he's out here double dipping. Yes, I said it. He's out here double dipping men and women. Wow. Well, I'm finna get into this video clip before I let monogamy just go ahead and just do what you gotta do, because we got a lot to unpack on the way. I'm finna show y'all a video clip of Dwight Howard after going viral and after this coming out. Radar Online. You can go look it up, everybody. Radar.com. They got all the text messages and they got all the court papers, the legal court papers. So you guys can go check all this out yourself. Dwight Howard is being exposed by his gay lover, and he is being sued. And Dwight Howard has this to say.
Y'all can stop with the nonsense. Worry about all this bullshit crap. Mind your business. Well, they say you going on dates with dudes, but why the hell do you or anybody care who the hell I spend my time with? That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't got to explain that to nobody. No matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives 2 shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell. The people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh, shoot. Y'all heard about that, Dwight? They said Dwight was in a text message on a guy. Nigga, who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging yo ugly ass. That's what it is. Worrying about the wrong stuff. Focus on you. Worrying about who in somebody's bed and what they doing in their own bedroom. It ain't your...
Yeah, man. Dwight Howard, I'm gonna just be honest with you before I let monogamy speak on this topic. And I want to be clear. It is our business because you are a celebrity. You are a 5-time NBA All-Star, dunk champion. You are one of the top 100 greatest players, greatest centers. When the allegations, see, it's not our business what you do behind closed doors. I honestly agree with you on that. Mm-hmm. It's not our damn business to know who you screwing or where you put your little nasty wood at. You know, it's not our business what you do. That is when we are not talking about that. But it is our business when your alleged accuser is accusing you of taking it. Are you out here being a predator? Are you out here being a sexual deviant? Now, that where it lies, Dwight. It's our business then. When you get in these lawsuits of people saying that you are taking, I don't want to say the R word on YouTube, but when you are taking it, and y'all all know what I mean by that, it's our business, Dwight. It's definitely our business because we need to know. Because if there was a woman, Dwight Howard, and congregations, I need y'all. I know I need y'all on this one. If that was a woman, Dwight Howard, you would have been locked up by now.
Would have.
Let's just keep it a being. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. You would have been locked up already. I don't know. Dwight, I really think, you know what? In a way, I'm happy for you, though. After all these years, you've been hiding who you really were. You know, you could finally be who you want to be now, you know, and come out and just be you. Because people still gonna love you regardless. They don't, nobody in today's time, nobody care about that. We rather you just be you, you know? But if you out here just taking people, you can't be doing that, Dwight. You go to jail for that too, man. You go to jail for that. Monogamy. Well, what's your take on this situation?
Well, for one, allegedly, I'll say he wrong if he did do it, honestly, because he said he didn't do nothing wrong because, you know, they did it before. But this one time, he invited somebody that the other dude didn't know about.
Right.
That's like, that's taking some for real, honestly. And the other dude, I don't know why nobody talking about him because he sat there and watched.
Right.
I find something wrong with that. And then Dwight Howard, I don't know. He brushed me the wrong way because, you know, he always slapping his teammates' butt and being too touchy, and then everybody find out. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but everybody find out that he likes men, and you going around touching people's butt in their private areas, and it's like, dude, you sexually assaulted me too.
It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. Like I said, because Dwight Howard is being sued for sexual assault. That's when it's our business, Dwight Howard. So you know, it's not for us to get on here. If it wasn't for the assault, if Dwight Howard, it's not consensual. And I want to say this because May said this on It Is What It Is. Mace said this, Dwight, it's not consensual when you surprise somebody else when he come over there. It's not consensual, Dwight. You surprise this man with Kitty. That's not consensual. So you out here just trying to just be nasty and bring people into the bedroom, allegedly make people like it. That's where we get off at, Dwight. And that's where the problem lies. I really think you just need to, let me make sure I state this right. I really think you should go and just come out and just be and walk in who you are. Because at this moment, ain't no turning back from this. Ain't no turning back from this. We all know who you are. We know now. We know how nasty you get. And you 7 foot tall giving people a head. How the hell can you bend down like that? Man, this man is 7 foot tall. How you gonna get somebody? That's just me. But Another thing I would like to get onto this too, Dwight. When you out here doing what you're doing, you gotta be more careful. Now you on Instagram just all willy-nilly just picking these people out on Instagram, and you never know what kind of agenda these people have going. Now these people know you're an NBA player. Only thing these people got to say is that you took some or you assaulted them. You got to think, Dwight. You got to use your head. Now I'm finna play this one little video clip also, you guys. I want y'all to see this. Now we finna break down is Dwight Howard. Do they need to make a surviving Dwight Howard? I want to know, congregation. Do we need to make one? Let's watch this video clip, and I'm gonna let y'all be the judgment of that.
Well, thank you, Evan. They're 14-6 without him. They've done very well without him. Meanwhile, when I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once and then dribbled a second.
I get Jeff. I can speak with that. Dwight, speedy recovery too. Thanks for your time.
Well, thank you, Evan. They're 14-6 without him. They've done very well without him. Meanwhile, when I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once and then dribbled a second time. Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once and then dribbled it. I was talking to him. Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once.
Yeah, Dwight Howard. Man. We got a lot to unpack, right? Dwight. Only thing I'm gonna say, man. You just better hope a lot of other people don't come out the box, and because it looks like, and you see how tall he was in that video. Now this man, the player that he did that to, is probably like 6'2", standing beside Dwight Howard. He still look like a child. So can you imagine when Stephen Harper said that Dwight Howard stood over top of him and told him, "You gonna like it"? I would have been scared too. This tall motherfucker standing. God, Dwight, are you a sexual deviant? Do we have? We do not know. Is there gonna be a surviving Dwight Howard? Now you have some really bad tendencies. I don't know, because you allege that you love to take stuff from people. You on live television, sticking your hand, grabbing another man's private on live TV. You have no. It seems like you don't care what you do when you do it. And that's where the problem lies, Dwight. I think you got some kind of problem. You need to really go talk to a therapist about what you got going, man. Cause you out here all willy-nilly. He's all out here willy-nilly. Oh my God, this man on live television. Right? Live television, grabbing another man's private. I don't know. Monogamy, what's your take on this? I don't know.
That's what I was talking about. Sexual assault. That's sexual assault.
Man, this man is a sexual deviant, dude.
You saw how scared that man was?
Yeah, he looked like this. He was like, man. But my thing is, do they play like that all the time in them locker rooms? Man, Dwight. Wow, man, you out here just assaulting people on live TV. You don't care. So I can imagine what you do behind closed doors. If you doing this, why you doing this shit on live television? So I could imagine what you doing behind closed doors to people. being that tall and intimidating. Intimidating. This man, he looked at Dwight Howard. I just got to see this one more time, y'all. Just look at his face. I want y'all to really look at his face when Dwight Howard did it.
Well, thank you, Heather. They're 14-6 without him. They've done very well without him. Meanwhile, when I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once and then dribbled a second.
I get Jeff. I can speak with that. Dwight, speedy recovery too. Thanks for your time.
No, thank you, Heather. They're 14-6 without him. They've done very well without him. Meanwhile, when I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once.
That look. I think that look just burned into my head. I can't get that look out of my head. Yeah, Dwight Howard. It's not our business what you do behind closed doors, but it is our business when you have a trail of incidents where you out here just doing things and people seem uncomfortable with you doing them. Now that man looked totally uncomfortable with what you did right there. Now you got Stephen Harper suing you, and he said that he was uncomfortable with what you was doing behind closed doors. So you got a paper trail, Dwight, of these allegations and these assaults. Man, I think, boy, I don't know. Monogamy. What's your take? You got anything else on this situation?
Whew, I don't know. Everything is alleged. So
right. We all got yeah.
But like you said, like if he doing that on live TV, 9 out of 10, he probably feel like they like that shit too. And he probably allegedly will say some shit like that. But the thing is, it might be his teammates and they might play like that, but I don't feel like anybody knew he was gay because they said he came out. So I don't think anybody knew he was gay and touching their private parts and slapping their butt. I mean, like, he probably felt pleasure doing it. And they over here thinking it's a game.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. So Dwight. I guess we're gonna see. Dwight Howard asked the courts to drop the suit, because he said he trying to say that everything was consensual. But like I said, Dwight, it's not consensual when you surprise somebody with another person. Mm-hmm. So we don't know if this lawsuit going to stick. But one thing we do know for sure, on Common Sense Not Coming Live, one thing we do know, that we know how you get down now, Dwight. Well, we know. And we know how you get down. And we know you a nasty little mug. Yeah. But it is what it is at the end of the day. We're not bashing you for how you get down or where you stick your wood at or what's your preference are. We just bashing you over the allegations of assault, allegedly, and your actions on live TV grabbing another man's private. That's what we talking about. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for tapping in with me today. I'm Mr. Show Out TV, and that's my lovely co-host Monogamy. This is Common Sense Not Coming Live. If you all guys love this video today, I would love for you guys to make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And that notification bell is sitting right beside the subscribe button. So make sure you press that notification bell for our videos so you can get notified whenever we drop new content on this channel. Thank you guys for tapping in with me. And thank you, my lovely co-host Monogamy, for joining me today. We're gonna rock out how we rock out. Thank you again. Is there anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah.
There y'all have it. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel on your way out. Till next time, y'all know how we do. Peace and love.